Lakers Nuggets. Look, to say it, this was not necessarily a blowout until, the end here, but Jokic with 32, 12, and 7, a 114-103 final on this one. They did outscore the Lakers by 14 in the third, which of course now is their 9th straight win. LeBron, AD combining for 59. But they did lead, by the way, Los Angeles by as many as 12 and into the middle of the third quarter. Darvin Ham said that they, quote, did a lot of good things. Despite the result, the end result, Chandler, was there enough in this game that made you think, all right, the Lakers could make this a series?
I think Darvin Ham's right. I think they, besides this third quarter meltdown, and again, I look back to Denver. I look back to the best home court advantage. I look back to their condition, their cardio really just sets in, and this is when Denver takes off. That is a tough place to play, and when you're an older team like LA, it's gonna weigh on you, and that I think that had a lot to do with it. But yeah, the Los Angeles Lakers, they played very, very well. They did enough to win this game. I don't know if it's enough to win the series, but they looked great. They were moving the ball. Anthony Davis was dominant. LeBron James looks great. This was the way they have to play. Obviously, on the other end, Jokic was too much, and I don't know what you're going to do with him. You're going to send more doubles. Are they going to play a little bit of zone? I don't know the defensive adjustments, but they got to do something differently because they can't just let him pick the defense apart like he did and dominate. But if I'm the Lakers, I'm holding my head high. I'm watching some film. I'm cleaning some things up, and I'm going back, and I think the same thing. I think that they can go and try and steal one in Denver. Then the whole series changes. But again, it is what it is. They're playing the Denver Nuggets. I see a lot of things like, see, look, they should have tanked and lost. No, they shouldn't. They could have easily just been in Cabo right now if they didn't win the play-in game. So it is what it is. They're playing the Denver Nuggets, and they looked really, really good for that first 24 minutes and even the beginning of the third quarter. So I think they have a lot to build on here. But again, the Denver Nuggets, their starting five was unbelievable. They got not a lot from their bench, but their starting five was enough to kind of get this win, and they'll also make adjustments and be better game too.
We mentioned the fact that Denver has now beaten Los Angeles 9 straight times. It's hard not to question or ask LeBron when talking to him, do you get that here we go again vibe? He said he doesn't. That's not his mindset. However, Chandler, I have to ask, if you lose 9 straight games to the same team, no matter how mentally strong you are, how does that not start to creep in?
It weighs on you. I mean, you lose one, you lose two. You're having, team meetings. You're having film. You're changing everything you've done. So after 9 straight L's, like you're probably thinking, what else is there to change? What else can we do? It's not enough. And so, yeah, I think that lingers in a lot. But again, you have a whole different mindset in the playoffs. This is a whole new season. We're talking about the Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron James and Anthony Davis and people that have been there and done it before. The problem is, so the Denver Nuggets, so have Jokic, so have Murray, and they've done it at a very elite level. So I think there is this, we cannot get over this hump. This team has our number, but I think they just go out there, they play hard, and I think things will start going their way a little bit. But it's hard not to think, man, we just can't beat these dudes.
These dudes are unbeatable. Here's the thing, too. D'Angelo Russell, man, that's a mystery, an enigma, if you will, because we saw some of these games late in the regular season that were just like, wow. And then you get the fact that he's averaging under 8 points a game on 31% shooting in his last 5 playoff games against this Denver team. He just disappears. Do you just not play him, Chandler, in this series? Or are you trying to let him get out of it himself?
No, you have to play him because you need him. And he's getting good looks. He went 1 for 9 from the 3-point line, and he's 6 of 20 from the field. Possessions are so important in the playoffs that you can't have one of your best scorers shooting that inefficient. You need to have him, how he's been playing more since the trade deadline towards the end of the season, which I think that will happen. He's too good. He's too talented offensively to keep going through these woes. And again, the Lakers need him. You know what you're going to get with LeBron. You know what you're going to get with Anthony Davis. They need him. They need Austin Reeves. They need Rui to not have, to take 4 shots. He can't go 2 for 4. It's got to be a balanced attack. You can't just expect LeBron to do everything. I think Anthony Davis can be even more aggressive. You have to put Jokic in pick and rolls. You have to make him work on the defensive end. Try getting him in foul trouble, maybe. Try and get him in 3 fouls in the first half, 4 fouls in the first half, and change the game up, because that is what you need to do. Because when their team is fully loaded and they're healthy, which they are right now, they have no shot. So they have to muck up the game. They have to get Jokic in foul trouble, or at least exhaust him, making him work. And D'Lo's got to be more efficient. I think he'll figure that out.